So what did 3 years with digestive discomfort teach me about the mind-body connection? So I want to get a little bit into TMS just before we start. Most of you will already be familiar with TMS. Therefore, I don't need to explain you the basics, like, recovery is possible, even though most medical establishments tell you it's not. Most people do not recover through going to the doctor. My doctor, for example, just prescribed me antidepressants when I went with gut issues. And that, mind-body solutions do help. So I'm going to assume we're on the same page here. I'm not convincing you that mind-body solutions work. What I'm trying to do is teach you what I learned about the mind-body connection on my 3-year journey with IBS and generalized digestive discomfort. So just a little bit of backstory. My real intense IBS started in the Dominican Republic, and that really ended me. I was unable to digest most foods after that. I was just burping all the time. My digestion was completely stagnant, like nothing was moving through. I got a lot of pain, especially in the evening. And I got a variety of kind of constipation and diarrhea alternating. So, it was a really difficult time. Food became quite an unpleasant thing, not something I look forward to at all. And I really wasn't able to connect with other people with food. And for me, this actually led to chronic fatigue, or, came before chronic fatigue, and was the start of a lot of health problems, which I recovered from completely, mostly through understanding the nervous system and understanding John Sarno's TMS theory. So what did 3 years of digestive discomfort teach me about the mind-body connection? So the first thing is, stress is not the real cause of TMS or IBS. It's a symptom. What do I mean by that? You may notice your symptoms are flared by stress. In that respect, it is a trigger. But what comes before the stress? That's the important thing. What's causing the stressful personality patterns which create this trigger in the first place? We'll talk about that in a second, but the important thing is stress is not the cause in itself. It's a symptom. Managing it helps. That's why meditation helps. That's why relaxing kind of hypnosis sessions on Spotify help. And, they relieve symptoms temporarily, and you have to keep topping up. It's a little bit like you've got a full bucket and you're just emptying out a cup each day to keep it just below the rim of the bucket. It's a lot of work. You can keep it up, and some people stay kind of managing their IBS indefinitely doing that, but it's not very practical. I was doing like an hour of meditation and nervous system work every day, and eventually I stopped because it just wasn't sustainable. So the next thing is, your nervous system stores a lot of stress. So the stress that you experience on a day-to-day basis is often trapped or locked up in your nervous system. And this is why things like literally shaking, moving, yoga, these sort of things help a lot of people with IBS, because they help actually get rid of the embodied stress, which is trapped within you. And this could have been trapped in you your whole life. For some people, again, that's enough. But what if you just keep on topping that bucket up with a stressful personality? Maybe you're and this wouldn't surprise me, by the way, there's 3 really common personality types with chronic disorders of any kind. That's perfectionists, sort of overachieving mindset. You want everything to be just right, and you need to be excellent or else. There's people pleasers. You do everything for other people, and you don't really think about your own needs. And there's helpers who go out of their way just to be helpful all the time. Again, not normally in their own best interests. So if you have those personality traits, that brings me to the third and most important thing that I learned about the mind-body connection. And that's the thing that feeds the nervous system, the stress, all these issues that you're having. And that's unconscious knots. I'm going to describe them as knots. They're kind of beliefs stored in your unconscious mind. Unconscious meaning you're completely unaware of them. They may make no sense. They may have been formed at a very, very young age and conform to a kind of childlike logic. And these beliefs keep you stuck in your personality pattern, in your perfectionism, in your having to prove yourself to others by helping them all the time, whatever your thing is that imbalances you and causes stress. Maybe you overreact or react angrily to things other people would find fairly innocuous in life, like having to wait in a long line or someone cutting you up on the road or something like that. And that's something you're going to be talking about for ages, or a neighbor dispute or something like that. You've got that personality, which is stressful because of an underlying belief in your unconscious mind. And that's where hypnotherapy comes in. I am a clinical hypnotherapist. So I think a lot about the unconscious mind. I help a lot of people untie those knots in their unconscious mind. And from what I've seen, it's the fastest way of overcoming TMS. A lot of people go to things like journaling, expressive writing, standard therapy, all these things. And you're really dancing around the issue for a long, long time with those things. Often people are journaling for years, trying to find some kind of information in their unconscious they're not aware of, some anger they may have that they don't really feel. And hypnotherapy helps you get to whatever that thing is really quickly, sometimes in as little as one session, generally in less than 4 sessions. So it's this absolutely incredible tool for finding unconscious balance, which has a domino effect, of course, in balancing your nervous system, reducing your stress levels, and permanently decreasing symptoms. And you can check it out because IBS is, in fact, the best evidenced form of hypnotherapy. It's the best evidenced use case. There's just tons of clinical data out about it, of people improving. Funnily enough, it's not what hypnotherapy is known for. It's known for quitting smoking, things like that, weight loss, which it is also very effective for. But in this particular case, it is the most effective, the most proven, because it just has statistically relevant results each time, which is incredible. And I've seen this play out. I see people's digestive symptoms reacting in real time when we start bringing things up, because your gut is like a second brain and you will feel things in your gut. That's why we say, I have a gut feeling and things like that. So anyway, if you're interested in hypnotherapy to release trapped emotion for TMS, get in touch. If you just want to learn more, I'm just starting up this channel, but please stick around. I'm going to be talking more about TMS, about emotional release, and about how this and other techniques can help you along that journey. Thank you.